Everyone, can you please unmute? Thúy Hà. Yeah, Thúy Thiện, you have to rename. Can you put your hand at your chest, please? Now everyone say, hello, venerable sir. Hello,
Hello, Venerable Sir.
Nice. Hello, everybody. All right. So let's sit in a comfortable meditation posture. We'll be taking 12 minutes meditation. Make sure your back is erect, side cast down. And we can make the first determination in our minds voicelessly. From now on, for 12 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. From now on, for 12 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. From now on, for 12 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. And with that determination, we can gently, lovingly notice the flat piece of flesh at the top of the head. We allow it to be heavy and changing. We continue in this manner to the forehead, eyes, nose, lips, chin, cheeks, ears, back of the head. We allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the head to be heavy and changing. We continue to the neck, shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, and we can allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the upper part of the body to be heavy and changing. We continue to the buttocks, thighs, knees, calves, the heels, soles, toes, tips of toes. We allow all of the body parts to be heavy and changing. And now we can allow all of the body parts to be changing as we accept the nature of the body, as we give the body the freedom to be the way it is. We ourselves achieve freedom from worry about the body. Let's enjoy this freedom. Let's watch this peace. Now, as we have established our minds in the peace, we can share our peace with other living beings. Let's start with the room where we are now. In our minds, voicelessly, we can wish, we can allow, may all beings in this room be in peace. And we can gradually expand our thought of loving kindness. May all beings in this building be in peace. May all beings in this province or region be in peace. May all beings in this city or village be in peace. May all beings in this country be in peace. May all beings on this continent be in peace. May all beings on this planet be in peace. May all beings in the whole world be in peace. All beings, including ourselves, Now, because the time for this sitting is finished, let's make the last determination in our minds voicelessly. From now on, I will be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. And we can slowly, mindfully change the way of our sitting. And when we have changed the way of our sitting, let's take one more minute to enjoy the peace we gained in meditation. Very well. So, let's come everybody close to the camera. If you're not already, we'll be reciting the 3 Refuges 5 precepts. So you can unmute yourself right away. So everybody can unmute. Everybody can unmute yourself. We'll be reciting 3 Refuges 5 precepts. And you can also unmute yourself, yes. So you can keep your hands together at the chest. And so the first sentence means what I say, you say. So it means to repeat after me. So please do not repeat after me my first sentence. I only say Amabhante, which means yes, Venerable Sir. So let's try that together. Yamahang vadami tang vadeta. Yes. So now you can repeat after me. Aham bhante tisaranena saha panchasilang dhammang yajami. Anuggaham katva silang detame bhante anukampang upadaya. Dutiyampi aham bhante tisaranena saha panchasilang dhammang yajami. Anuggaham katva silang detame bhante Anukampang upadaya.
Anukampam upadaya.
Tatiyampi aham bhante.
Tatyampe ahambante.
Tisaranena saha.
Tisaranena saha.
Panchasilang dhammang yachami.
Panchasilam dhammam yachami.
Anugraham katva.
Anukam karva.
Silang te thame bhante.
Bhante anubhante.
Anukampang upadaya.
Anukampam upadaya.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
Namo
Tassa bhagavato arahato samma
arahato
sambuddhassa.
samma sambuddhassa.
Buddhang saranang gacchami, dhammang saranang gacchami, sanghang saranang gacchami.
Buddhang
Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Dutiyampi
Dutiyampe buddham saranam gacchami,
dhammam saranam gacchami.
sangham saranam gacchami, dutiyampe sangham saranam
Tatiyampi
gacchami.
buddhang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Tatyami Buddham
Dutiyampe buddham saranam
saranam
gacchami,
gacchami. Sangham
dutiyampe dhammam
saranam
saranam gacchami, dutiyampe sangham saranam
gacchami.
gacchami.
Saranaagamanang paripurnang Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. So Nguyen Huang Chi, can you tell me what is the first precept?
Hear me?
Can you talk louder?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Not killing.
Perfect. So Taolian, can you tell me what is the second precept?
Is refraining from taking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
The rule is refraining from taking.
From taking?
No. Is the rule of refraining from taking. Taking.
Taking what?
From taking.
Taking what?
What is not given.
What is not given, yes. Refraining from taking what is not given. Yeah, you just said taking, so that doesn't make sense. Okay. So you can keep your hands together at the chest. Adinadana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Adena dana viramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
So Jake, would you know what is this third precept?
Is it no adultery?
That's right. Kame sumichhachara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Kame sumichhachara veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Ji Tien, would you know what is the fourth precept? Can you come closer to? It seems that your microphone doesn't work, and that means I can like hear you, but probably you did not switch to your headphones microphone, so I can hear you probably from your device microphone. So can you come closer and say it? You need to unmute, of course. Yeah, you will need to unmute. We cannot hear you. You're muted. You're totally muted. I don't understand. You need to unmute. You have their button to unmute, you know? Using 2 devices. Aha, well then how do you want to do anything? So what about to use just one? You can turn off the speaker in one of the 2 devices. I don't understand. You can turn off the sound in the other device, and then you can unmute here. Or you can go to a different room.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you see it works. So what is the 4th precept?
Refraining from wrong speech, right?
Wrong speech, what do you mean by that?
Do not lie.
That's right. So everybody can keep your hands together. Musavada veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Musavada Viramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami.
So Mutviha. What is the 5th precept?
Is not drinking alcohol.
Very well. So Sura Meraya Machapamadathana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami.
Ura Miraya Matapana Samadhiyami.
Okay, so I will send you the document with the precepts in the chat box, so that you can train yourself, or at least you can write down the 5 precepts and learn the 5 precepts, because I want to ask you like this every class. So you need to be ready to answer the correct answer. All right, so let's look at your homework. So we'll be reading their homework today. Oh, we are asking questions, right? So let's first ask the question. So how many times did you meditate in the last 7 days? All right, that's not bad. So at least most of you meditated at least 3 times last 7 days. That's not bad. And 3 of you meditated 5 or more times. 1 meditated 7 days. So there's definitely something you can improve, but it's not bad. And what about your homework? When did you do your homework? Oh, I didn't finish the precepts. Okay, so let's do the question, and then I will finish the end of the precepts. Yeah, I'm so tired, you can imagine. Just falling asleep as I'm talking. So can we get the question on when did you do your homework? Okay, this seems to be very interestingly distributed. I would say it is irregularly distributed. So, okay. So some of you did homework early, some of you did later. Well, that's the way it is. If you can do it early, it's a little better because then the organizers do not have to, collect the names to say that you didn't do your homework, and then the parents do not need to come and check whether you did your homework and so on and all. It's a little better if you can do it early so that everybody is very happy. So I'm thankful very much for those who did it early. And now I will finish the precepts. You recited the fifth precept, right? So I will now encourage you to follow the Three Refuges 5 precepts ardently and very well, and maintain mindfulness. Make effort mindfully, and you can then reply Ama Bhante, yes, Venerable Sir. So you can keep your hands together at the chest. Tisaranena saddhing panchasilang dhammang sadhukang surakkhitang katva appamadena sampadetha.
Amavante.
May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you soon attain the eternal bliss of Nibbana.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, so I would like to ask Mintuan, Max, and Jake to raise your hands to read your homework. So we're waiting for Mintuan. I don't see Mintuan. So we'll have to ask somebody else. Tri Tien. You can raise your hand. Thank you. So Max, you can read your note. Always remember to read the chapter, then page number, and then the note.
Page 140. While only 20% of 11 to
Can you
18-year-olds.
Chapter name?
Oh, chapter 12. Sorry. While only 20% of 11 to 18-year-olds were diagnosed with behavior problems in the British study, they became 25 to 45% of the adults with the mental illness. Psychiatry has tended to ignore the role of early conduct disorder, and this gives us reason to pay attention to it. Shall I say the other one?
Yeah, you can.
Page 143. While the acute and immediate symptoms of anorexia or binge eating and purging are troubling, the diagnosis involve another major risk. Some studies show that almost half of teens with anorexia nervosa have considered suicide, and almost 10% have actually attempted it.
Very good. Well, thank you very much. So Jake, remember to read the name of the chapter and only then the page number and the note. I don't see the page. I don't see the chapter name there. Always remember to add it in the notes. Okay. So start with the chapter name and then you can read the page number and note.
I didn't write down the chapter name. What was the chapter name?
Mental disorder.
Okay, mental disorders. Page 182. 3/4 of young adults with psychiatric illnesses had their first diagnosis between the ages of 11 and 13. And page 185. Studies across the United States reveal that between 2 and 9% of all teens have had some kind of anxiety disorder.
Very well. Thank you very much. And now Tri Tien.
Chapter 12, Mental Illness, page 141, Conduct and Approach very disruptive, to say the least. Particularly with the teenage daughter diagnosed has been in the direction. still takes for several years. Page 144. Today, the FDA puts a black box label warning all antidepressants directed at young people.
Very good. Thank you very much. Yes.
Venerable sir,
Yes.
I will be unable to use the device for the video. The battery
Uh-huh.
is running out. So may I?
Yes. It is, however, required that your camera works for this class. Okay. So from next class, you will have to have your camera working. Otherwise, you actually cannot be, accepted in this class. So see if you can resolve that at least from the next class.
Yes,
Okay,
I will
that's
try.
fine. This is okay. So let's continue. Let's continue to. I would like to read for you my notes. Mental illness. Teens can react differently from adults to standard antidepressant medications such as Prozac, Zoloft, and Wellbutrin, and have a greater risk of developing suicidal thoughts and behaviors. Sudden changes in mood, action, thought, behavior, and feelings, especially if they are severe, may signal an adverse reaction to the antidepressant, and every clinician who prescribes these drugs to adolescents is required to make the risks clear to both patients and parents. So I have heard of of one lady in the U.S., a Burmese lady, young, she could be about 15 years old. She would love to take antidepressants. She feels that everybody else is taking it, so she should take them too. No, it's too dangerous. Should not take. You're healthy, you're young, so you should not take medicine. And if you're not healthy, well, then you need to somehow make it so that you're healthy and you do not have to take medicine. So you need to get the appropriate help and not medicine. Because medicine is the last resort. Medicine is the last problem. It's the last resort because medicine, especially today, commonly causes side effects, and it can be dangerous, especially if it's a medicine on your mind. For example, sleeping pills is a disaster. Sleeping pills is a disaster. I prohibit using sleeping pills in my meditation retreats because sleeping pills are not good for your sleep. They're destroying your sleep. They're not really supporting, your natural ability to fall asleep. So that's not okay. You should not be taking sleeping pills. Meditate. When you're in the bed, you want to fall asleep, okay, so meditate on muscles. You know it. You know how to do that. Start at the top of the head and just allow all of the muscles to calm down all the way until the tips of the toes. And then again and again and again and again and again while you're lying down. You can meditate this practice while you're lying down, expecting that you will fall asleep as you meditate. It's totally fine. It's exactly the way how I fall asleep. So I lie down and I start considering top of the head, forehead, eyes, nose, lips, and so on. Yes, Jake? Okay. So next homework will be the digital invasion of the teenage brain. Okay, so that's the homework for next time. So we should be reciting Okasa, so let's try that out. So I would like to ask again everybody to unmute yourself. And you can repeat after me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Excuse me, excuse me.
In order that all of the faults
In
dosa,
order that all of the
done by body kaya kamma,
done by body,
speech vachi kamma,
speech, body, karma,
or mind mano kamma disappear
or mind, manokama,
disappear.
for the first time, for the second time, for the third time, patama dutya,
for the first time, for the second time, for the third time, Dhamma Titiya.
completing 3 times, I respectfully and humbly
Completing 3 times, I respectfully and humbly
pay respect and worship the jewel of Buddha,
pay respect and worship the jewel of Buddha,
the jewel of Dhamma, the teachings,
the jewel of Dhamma,
the jewel of Sangha, the community of monks,
and the jewel of
the 3 jewels, Venerable Sir.
the 3 jewels, Venerable Sir.
Due to the intentional action, Kamma Chetana,
Due to the intentional action, Karma Chetana,
and goodness of paying respect,
and goodness of
Instead of paying respect,
may I be liberated and free from all
may I be liberated from
be from
4
all
realms of woe, 3 periods of disaster,
all realms of woe, of disasters.
disaster.
Okata, Okata, Okata,
O Gata, O Gata, O Gata,
Gata,
Kayakan, Wasikan, Manokan,
Gayagan,
Kriya
Wasigan,
Kaya
Nogan,
Kanayakan,
Tabadota,
Tabadota,
Kataindo, Apietoko,
Katendo, Apitobo,
Piaupa, Sechin, Echu
Yao Pasi, Achonga,
Patama Dutiya Tatiya,
Patanama, Tatya,
Dechain, Nechain, Tongchain, Miao Ao,
the Jane, Jane Yao,
Fia Yatana, Tiya Yatana,
Tia Yatana, Tia Yatana,
Tengha Yatana,
Tenga Yatana,
Yatana, Miatong Paduko,
Yatana, Miatopa, Hugo,
Ayu Ate Ali Mya,
Ayute, Arimia,
Lao Mo Yue, Shiko Puzo,
Ledo Moye, Shiko Puzo,
Pumyo Man Shot,
Punyo Mancho,
Kadopa I Ashenfia,
Adobai,
Kadoya Do,
the God, the
Cao Mo Can Setana,
God, Yatana,
Do Jiao,
Dujao,
Apeliba,
Abelepa,
Katongpa,
Gaton,
Yapyeshipa,
Yapepa,
Yandu Myo Ngaba,
Yanto, Yama,
Wipatitaya Liba,
Webati, Yalipa,
Vyatanataya Ngaba,
Yatana, Yama,
Anamyo,
Anamo,
Kuze Chaupa,
Yose, Choma,
Mesa Deiti Chause Napa,
Yosa, De, Charleston, Napa,
Duhma,
Tuma,
Akakate,
Akakeping,
Ken Lung Ye Di,
Enom,
Pshi Yue, Matteya Poteya
Matya Bodhya
Neiban Chanda
Niban Chanda
တရားတော်မြတ်ကို
Yado Meko
ယာယာပါလိုဤ
Yaya Barui
အရှင်ဖေယ
Ashimaya
Very well, very well. So we have 4 rounds of woe, 3 periods of disaster, and now we will have the 8 destinations, the 8 wrong destinations. All right. So what are the 8 wrong destinations? So number 1, it is hell. So I would like to ask you all to take your notebooks, write the date nicely. Today, those who are not in the US will probably have 2220, and those who are in the US will have no, not 2220. Those who are in the US as well as those who are in Vietnam, you will have August 19, 2023. So make sure you have written your date, August 19, 2023, and below that you can start writing the 8 realms, the 8 situations of disaster. So the first one, birth in hell. Second one, as an animal. The third one, as a ghost. Fourth one, as a non-percipient being. Do you know what's that? Nobody knows? Those are special gods who do not have mind. They have just a large big body, and they sleep like this for 5 uncountable periods. Very, very long periods. Okay, so that's number 5. Okay, I didn't press enter, I see. So these are the first 4, and they're the 8 wrong destinations. Destinations is the heading, and then under that you can write these 4. We will be looking at the remaining 4 next time. So I think everything is clear. I gave you homework. We read it together. We have got through 4 out of the 8 destinations. Anybody has any question? Anything you would like to know about the 4 destinations or anything else? No question. Okay, so make sure that you write them. I would like to ask Tutam to post it again in the Viber group. Only the English version, not the Burmese. It was a pleasure to see everybody. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be successful in everything you do.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much, Bante. Everyone, can you please unmute? Can you put your hand at your chest, please? Everyone say goodbye, Venerable Sir.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, Venerable Sir.
Namaste.